Hey, welcome back. We're back. Back to the action of Mario Sunshine. And that wonderfully riveting conversation.
Of Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and other shit.
Here's the thing about it. I get saving cardboard and such, but like, there could have, like, even then, they still had some pretty decently long stuff, because they had some flavor text too. It's just the text in general is hard to read, even when it's not tiny to the point of magnifying glass requirement reading. It's still small overall.
Yes, I agree.
And it's just unnecessary. Like, again, your argument with the cardboard saving, I guess, but they give you less cards in a pack anyway, from what I remember. I could be wrong on that. I'm not going to say that that is fact, because I can't remember. I haven't bought Yu-Gi-Oh shit in forever. But from what I remember, they gave you a couple less cards. They also, I can't remember, but either way, it's unnecessary to make it so small. Especially if they knew they were going to be doing more, because if they were printing multiple sets at once, like Wizards does with Magic, then they should have known they were going to be doing. I need a pineapple grape.
I don't know their mindset behind it. I could be wrong on the whole saving the cardboard amount.
There it is.
But at the time, like, yeah, I understand. Like, they were smaller cards. I thought it was fine, personally, for me.
Hey, it works.
I didn't mind them, but that was me learning about the anime first, and then going into the card game, knowing, oh my god, this is so much fun.
I went reverse. I learned the card game from a cousin, and then watched the anime.
Well, the anime was just fun and ridiculous to begin with. You know, saving the world in a children's card game.
Well, that's the misconception about it. It's actually not a children's card game, because even Pegasus tells you this was an Egyptian game played with real lives at stake.
Oh, yeah.
It was not a children's card game in any means. It's just because of reality, you know, the real life is considered a children's card game. That's where it comes from. So it's not necessarily that Yu-Gi-Oh! The show is a children's card game.
Bye, Dave. Oof. Well, like, I'm seeing it as a point of, like, a mix of the real life and anime, because it's like, I played this card, I have to play this next card, because if I don't, the fate of the world is gonna be. It's like, I'm looking at it as a funny fan standpoint, just saving the world based on a card game, and it was the same thing with Duel Masters, that game, that card game anime, Kaijudo.
I love that card game.
I mean, I'm sure it was fun.
I can't see shit, Dave. Oh,
good, yeah, good guess. But yeah, like, it was just, I thought it was funny at the time. I know it has to deal with Egyptians and spirits and other things like that, so it's like, I laugh about it now and then, because I thought it was...
Right, oh shit.
Oh...
Grab it, fuck!
But, like, I started out with Yu-Gi-Oh! That was...
Oh, God damn it.
Another game over.
Shut up. You know what, Dave? This isn't as easy as Luigi's
I'm not
Mansion.
saying it is! I said at the beginning of this whole friggin' thing that this is easily one of the most difficult Mario games, and that includes Mario, the original Japanese Mario 2, not the American Mario 2 that we got, but the original Japanese Mario 2. That's, you know, those are probably two of the harder Mario games, this one and that.
Yeah, but Luigi's Mansion isn't a Mario game, it's a Luigi game.
I know it's not a Mario game, it's a Luigi game. Hence the title, Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's baby mode.
It's not baby mode. No.
Luigi's easy.
Luigi's not easy.
Yeah, he is.
No.
He'll take whatever he can get.
That sounds like you.
No.
Yes.
I would rather have Peach than Daisy.
I'd have it the other way around.
You'd rather have Daisy?
Hell yeah. She's a little more feistier. But anyways.
Dave, that's saying a whole lot to the internet right there, my man.
There's nothing wrong with a feisty girlfriend. That's the best part.
I also selected the wrong mission.
Good job.
I don't think it mattered. I just don't know if the Yoshi egg spawns in episode 7, and that's kind of the big deal. Did I already do the mission one? Oh no, so I gotta do both of them.
Yeah. But yeah, like, that was like the first card game I really got into. I started out with Pokemon, and I had a few friends that played, but after, like, I don't know, probably about almost a year of collecting and playing with friends, they stopped. So that's when I stopped collecting that too. So like even though Pokemon was my first, Yu-Gi-Oh was the first heavy one I got into. And I know that was probably what, Magic for you that you really got heavy into first?
No, Pokemon.
It was Pokemon?
And
okay.
then Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Magic. And I fell out of Pokemon because I fell out of Pokemon in general in high school because I was playing Diamond and Pearl. I forgot which one exactly. And I was just like, this doesn't feel like a Pokemon game, like the dumbass I was in high school.
Yeah.
And so I stopped. Oh, where the fuck is a fucking coconut? Oh, I know what a coconut is, goddamn it.
Coconut! Hey Dave, you got hit.
Yeah, it fucking interrupted my jump like an asshole.
Like an asshole?
But I gave up on Pokemon for a while, and what got me back into it was the fact that I was in GameStop one day and I saw that pre-orders for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver were happening. And Pokemon Gold and Silver were easily, by far, I sank so many hours into those games. So many hours into those games.
Yeah, those were easily fun for me too because it gave me one of my favorite electric types at the time, which was Flaffy, the electric sheep. But yeah.
For me though, it was basic. It was just overall my favorite. I loved it, and that got me back into it. I played Platinum, really fell back. It really like hardcore, full force went back into Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but oh wow.
I saved it.
Dave,
Yeah.
I'll give you 100% props on that. So you saved your ass, but you missed. You missed the red nipple. But yeah, like I got made fun of a lot. I remember liking the games of Pokemon.
Oh. Get on top.
And it was just kind of sad because it's like they're fun little RPGs.
They really are. It's just the problem with people and oh, I can't fall off. Okay.
I mean, you could, but would you want to?
Where is it? I could have sworn there were red coins.
2 red ones right there.
Well, yeah, but I could have sworn there were red coins at the ends of the.
Maybe on the other side. So I can think of. But it just.
Oh.
You got it. You got it. You're good.
That was terrifying.
Because I'd like be playing like red, blue, or gold or so. Oh, Dave.
Why did he not wall jump?
I don't know.
He slid.
Yeah, he did. And I just remember playing. I had my headphones in, sitting next to my older brother one night. And Jesus, Dave.
I'm trying to triple jump, but for some reason the fucking jump button don't want to work.
And I'm just sitting there playing it, and I'm enjoying myself. The next thing I hear is, "Buy another game!" And I look right at him and I go, "Buy me one!" He shut up after that. Oh, I was laughing. It's like, if you want me to get another game for my Game Boy Color, buy me one. Because otherwise...
What?
Oh! Safe!
Oh!
And that's when the umpire goes, safe!
Can I grab it?
Yep.
Yeah, no, where the fuck is it?
Probably all up there, I think, right?
Oh, we're about to find out.
Yeah, turn around real quick before you jump there, just to be on the safe side.
No, they all gotta be over here.
Okay.
If they're not, then there's some serious issues going on here.
Isn't one of them in the watermelon?
I believe so.
Okay. Because that's what I remember, I think.
Alright, okay. Shortcuts.
There you go.
Alright, wasn't one.
And like, people would like make fun of me for liking the games themselves. Like, I'm enjoying myself playing a video game that honestly is not only fun but challenging in other ways. At least
it's just immature people being immature. It's like,
yeah,
oh my god.
but
someone
you're
likes something that you don't like? Wow.
It was almost like the same thing with liking the Power Rangers, because so many people, unfortunately, including my own family, would make fun of me just for watching that television series. I'm like, you're talking about a television series that was based off of, oh my god. I forgot that was up there. It's based off of basically a show from Japan.
Oh, yes, I got it. Look at that. That is beautiful.
I didn't think you got that at first. So yeah, it's gonna be you can look back at it now. It's like, yeah, that was wicked campy at the time.
I mean, to be fair, I have it saved on Netflix in my list, the original Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And I want to go back to watching it because it was a great show. Like,
it was.
It's just the fact that they basically did all the fight scenes with the Japanese version is what's really.
And that's how that was what I remember, like looking up information on. That's how they kind of saved a little bit of the money, because they talked with the Sentai producers in Japan. It's like, hey, look, we want to make this show called Power Rangers based off of your characters in Super Sentai. But what we want to do is we want to use the fight scenes. We'll get all the costumes and all the monsters and stuff from you guys. And we'll, do the whole exchange and whatnot, but we want to use the same of the fight scenes. Like, that's how they originally started out. I know they did a lot of their own choreographies as well for certain scenes. Because I remember looking at some of, like, the extras on different ones.
Uh-oh. I don't know why I stopped so suddenly.
Me neither.
Hello, Yoshi.
Manners? The hell?
Alright, I did it wrong.
You're supposed to land on him?
You can actually glitch through it and not need to hit him. Whoa. That was pretty cool.
You sure about that, Dave?
Yeah, so I'm just doing it really badly.
Yeah, I mean... it might just have to do it the regular way, dude. I don't think you're gonna glitch through it, because you're about to die.
Ow. Wouldn't be the first time.
No, but, like... Seriously.
I never said I was good at doing the glitches, I like doing them.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what the information I remember from Power Rangers back in the day.
I could have sworn it was more of the licensing issue itself, where it's like they get like I don't know. I just remember it was just like at the time when you're young and you don't care. When you were young, you were just like, oh, cool, fighting, action, awesome looking dudes, and
like big mechanized,
yeah, robots
like, versus giant creatures. And even some of them were like just weird, like a gigantic Frankenstein, which I thought was funny as hell.
There's also the giant toad.
Yeah, like the turtle, the stoplight turtle is one of my favorites.
There we go, got it.
Ah, okay.
That's what I was trying to do, I just really badly.
But like the whole turtle that had the stoplight in it that basically made Trini run like a mad woman. And then, the one that, the red light that would basically make sure that you couldn't move. And it was an interesting little show. I loved it to this day. I would still watch it. It upsets me sometimes when people make fun of it nowadays. Like, oh, we're just joking. It's like, at the time when I was a kid, I'm like, I was really upset. But you couldn't be upset about being made fun of for watching a specific show at that time, because then you got made fun of even more.
Well, that's kind of what I was getting at off camera about the whole Yoshi story thing that you do.
Yeah.
That was a huge... That game was a very beloved childhood game of mine.
See, like, that I didn't know. So, like, when I do that song, the way that I do it...
You think I'll still get it?
If you run quickly, 1, 0.
No!
Oh, so close.
I put the water too far ahead of me, so I couldn't slide. Because when you slide with water, you slide a lot
faster. Yeah.
God damn it! All that effort.
But yeah, like without really knowing that was something substantial from your childhood.
I didn't have time to tell you before you started doing it was the problem.
You could have told me afterwards. I would. Oh, that's just bad luck.
That was bullshit.
That was just bad luck.
Oh, God damn
another
it!
one.
Oh. But no, like that is my childhood game. That Diddy Kong Racing, N64 is where I remember most of the memories. I played a fuck ton on the.
Boing, 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 boing. You having fun on the durian fruit there?
I'm just amazed I actually hit that angle like that, because it's supposed to kick away, but it's not, so that's honestly really impressive.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I could have done that at any time. It was just, I was admiring the fact that that even happened.
But like, I remember when I got out of watching Power Rangers, my biggest thing is like, I love the first movie. I thought that was amazing.
Awesome.
But I have to like, I watch it now. I'm like, wait a minute. In the series, Zordon never dies until like, I think it was Lightspeed Rescue or In Space. I can't remember which one.
Well, he didn't die technically in the movie. He was just severely wounded to the point he was pretty much on his deathbed, and if they didn't do anything to revive the station, he would have died. So he didn't actually die.
I could have sworn that was a thing. I have to go back and watch it now.
Oh, yeah. Because I remember they went to, it was Alpha that sent them to the planet where they got their really...
The ninja powers.
Yeah, the ninja power thing was just awesome.
And then, like, the new Zords were cool.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think they actually incorporated into the series after that, right? I think.
I'm really bad at timing this.
Yep.
Alright, I'm done.
Yep.
I proved that I could do it. Give me a coin. Hey.
Good shot.
Trick shots off the,
But yeah, the first movie was great. And then they did the second movie, which I lost so much interest after that because they tried to add in a little kid as one of the new Rangers.
I remember that, and whenever he would evolve, whenever he would transform, he would grow into be an adult.
Yeah, he grew like an extra foot.
That fucking bomb defused and started blowing up, but whatever.
But yeah, I watched. I saw some of the. Oh my god, new Power Rangers movie. Oh cool, it's called Turbo. Okay, I'm the new Blue Ranger. Dude, you're not even 12. I can guarantee you that.
He's not. At least you know, like that's the thing. At least the Power Rangers are teenagers. That's actually kind of the
gimmick. Like I think they were trying to draw in like a little bit younger of an audience, but they really didn't need to because the show kind of did that on its own. And like when I saw that trailer of that kid portraying a supposed teenage ranger, I lost all heart and like, you know what? I'm done with Power Rangers. And
that's a really bad example of age up kind of thing too, because he is definitely still a kid.
I think you got this now.
Oh yeah.
There it is. But yeah, but one thing I didn't realize, the original like White Ranger in Sentai was a kid. Like the one that Tommy, like the White Ranger Tommy?
I'm going to be 100% honest with you, dude. Pretty much after the first season, nothing. I was not huge into Power Rangers, but not much after the first movie.
But do you remember though, Tommy was the Green Ranger, right?
I remember Tommy was the Green Ranger.
Yeah, and then he became the White Ranger.
He was, I believe if I remember correctly, he was like dying because of the power of the Green Ranger was more for evil, but because he wasn't evil anymore, he couldn't, oh wait, what am I doing? I already got this.
Basically, yeah, the original Green Ranger power was more for evil purposes. But because he was becoming more of the hero, then that power was just constantly being drained from him because he wasn't showing that evil side. So, like,
I remember the big reveal that he was the White Ranger when he took off the helmet and Kimberly fainted.
Fainted, yes.
Because
Kimberly was always my favorite Pink Ranger.
I think she was a big crush for a lot of us kids and teenagers when we were watching it. All right, now where do I go?
But yeah, but when I watched some of the old scenes from like Super Sentai, I'm like, I didn't realize that, you know, the original White Ranger for the Sentai portion was a kid. And I watched some of the scenes again in English for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I'm like, oh my god. Some of the things that Tommy does make so much sense of what a kid would do. Like, oh, cool, I got a huge, big robot tiger. What's the first thing I'm going to do? Crash into a mountain and flip it. It was just that.
I can't remember much. It's been so long since I've seen anything Power Rangers related.
Yeah.
But I remember the movie because I did see that on a more recent note.
Yeah.
Because I believe it was on Netflix.
The original movie?
Yeah. And they were playing it at Doubles one day.
But yeah, it was like that movie was absolutely beautiful.
Really well done.
Yeah, in my opinions, but obviously it's, it's the same thing like, hey, I love the Super Mario Brothers movie from the 80s.
I love that movie. Fuck anyone.
Here's the thing.
Wait, let me fix that.
All right, anyways, but yes, I will agree it was a pseudo terrible movie. Not terrible. There were some continuity errors. Because, like, the Princess of the Mushroom Kingdom was not Daisy.
No, it was.
It was Princess Peach. But then the idea of them talking to Shigeru Miyamoto and, I think it was.
Wait, was that really them at the end of the movie?
Oh yeah,
oh my god, that was actually them.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, well,
Shigeru Miyamoto and Toru Iwata. They were sitting with the two guys, going like, "Yeah, we want to pitch you a new game of like two cousins of King Koopa, the Super Koopa cousins." It never went off because it wasn't that good of a pitch, obviously. But
I just honestly, the idea that they were in the movie themselves is hilarious. But no, I get that it's not perfect. It's not nearly as bad as people make it out of it. It's like, oh my god, this is the worst movie ever made, worst game movie ever made. Why? I saw Nostalgia Critic's video on it, and I'm just like, I literally have a counterpoint to practically everything you said. Like, the bigger thing is, I can understand, like, not liking the fact that Mario and Luigi's last name is Mario, but what do you expect from a game called The Mario Brothers? You use the last name when you refer to two brothers. Otherwise, you would call it the Mario and Luigi game. But at the time, it was just Mario and a color copy of Mario.
Which was Luigi.
Yeah, it's just...
Supposedly they're twins, too.
Yeah.
From what I understand, they are
yeah,
twins.
That's from the Yoshi's Island game, because they're carried by the store.
Yeah, which that gives them the continuity errors that, yeah, they're brothers, but Mario's like a few minutes older or something.
It's the age-old gimmick of... I forget.
Oh, yeah.
This one will easily take me a couple tries, especially if the thing isn't fucking getting sprayed when I'm spraying it. Like, Jesus fuck, you saw that, right? I was right above it. Alright, this is gonna take a redo. Oh, it did split. Holy shit.
Yeah, it did. Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna die. Very easily.
You're doing pretty well. Holy shit.
Dave, why?
It's okay. Just continue. You got this. I mean, if you want, you can... Oh, Jesus.
God damn it.
Try to find some...
Oh, shit. I only have one life. God damn it. Where did he come from?
Where did he go? Where did he come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
God damn it. Anyway.
But yeah, I love the Mario movie. It was...
I won't say it was great, but it wasn't bad.
It wasn't like a blockbuster movie. There were a few continuity errors.
The Goombas.
I love the Goombas and
They're
the Koopa
funny,
Troopas.
but
It was stupid.
They were stupid. They were just beyond stupid.
I love the elevator scene because they played the underwater music in the elevator.
Was that what? Oh, man,
so as they're dancing, all of a sudden you hear is da 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 da.
It's been too long. I gotta watch this
oh my god, it was hysterical. But I think the funny thing is like John Leguizamo played an Italian, even though he's Hispanic.
Well, the better part too is that I remember English. Him because he was a character in The Happening by M. Night Shyamalan.
Okay, I don't think I saw that one, but yeah.
It's a really weird movie, but it's basically what if plants decided to kill off people. Or that's the theory of the movie. It's an interesting movie, but
yeah.
The bigger thing is I thought that was Danny DeVito that played Mario.
No.
It's not. I mean, can I be blamed for thinking that it was?
I mean, he has the right height.
The right height, the right look, and very close to the right voice.
I forget the actor's name, and I'm gonna kick myself because it's the same actor that played Smee and Hook, and Eddie Valiant in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's funny because that actor is actually English. So, oh my God!
Mission for this reason alone.
Oh, who wouldn't, dude?
But yeah, I get their continuity errors, like the Goombas being the way they are. The whole fact that Daisy's apparently to be fair, she technically isn't the princess. She just gets. Well, no, they did.
Say she was the princess of the
Yoshi
Mushroom
was
Kingdom.
done really well though.
Considering
the time and what Yoshi is, they did really good, honestly, with Yoshi.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. I was holding the trigger button.
Oh, hey, look, a coin. Because if I have one more hit, Dave. What?
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, I'm at 1 life again. Great. Land on the coin.
But yeah, like they introduced the Yoshi character, which I was a little surprised at because
he was still fresh. Because Yoshi had his own game, as we talked about in the previous episode.
He did have his own game, but that was only after Mario World was introduced.
No, on the original NES.
Yeah, like I remember Yoshi and Yoshi's Cookie, but that came out after Mario World.
I'm pretty sure it came out. Yeah, you can look it up.
I'm gonna
dealing with these fuck
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Where'd they all go? Found them.
Yoshi games. So, let's see. Woolly World, New Island, yes.
How did that hit me? See, I'm trying to get it so that they'll start attacking me because.
So now we go for the Wikipedia here.
Wow, they are all on the beach, Dave.
Get them. Come on, man. You got this. You're almost there.
No, you'll know you're almost there when they start attacking. Like now I'm there. And I prefer this.
You know,
sounds
some
like
of
a bunch
those
of seagulls.
You know, some of those sounds almost sound like some of the ghosts.
They do. Nice.
Yeah, they sound like some of the ghosts. When you
what the fuck hit me in the tree?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get that again.
Well, yeah. Alright, so a spin-off at Super Mario so Yoshi, puzzle platform arcade. Yep. He was first introduced in the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Super Mario World in 1990. The first Yoshi game was the Nintendo Entertainment System puzzle game released in 1991, which was Yoshi.
Alright, I'm wrong.
So it came out a year after. But I do remember Yoshi's Cookie, because that was a fun game too.
This is a weird game. Like, I played it. I did play it.
Watch out!
I'm trying to get water. I need water!
There you go. Oh, dang!
I had 1 life left?
Yeah. Fuck. You almost had it, though.
Ah!
Yeah,
alright.
Frustrating level.
Fuck this level. I'm done. Episode's over. Peace out!
Bye, guys.